This is Shewa, a tiny Ethiopian minor country completely surrounded by hostiles. Yet, while their immediate surroundings do seem quite dangerous, you would actually be incorrect in assuming that this is in fact a difficult start. Shewa, much like every other country that starts with Amhara as a primary culture, hides a powerful secret. What is that secret? You'll just have to stay tuned to find out. Will I be able to form Ethiopia? Will I be able to maintain sovereignty in a world where Europe wants to subjugate all of Africa? Before we answer those questions, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel so far. In particular, I'd like to thank Aerospace, Numa B, Jiro, and Zacom Q who have recently joined the membership program. That level of support really does help keep the lights on and the videos flowing. At the same time, I'd appreciate it if everybody could leave a like and a comment so YouTube's algorithm doesn't go full Terminator on me. Thanks again, guys. You are kings! Now, let's get into the video! Oh my, it has been a long time since I have done a playthrough video now, hasn't it? I think Big Tungus was the last one, and that was about 2.5 weeks ago, maybe even 3 weeks ago. I've still managed to put out videos every single 2 days, though. It's actually crazy I've been able to continually find new things to talk about. I probably will continue to. I'm actually enjoying that fact. The playthroughs have gotten a little stale for me. I'm not going to lie, but I'm still going to do them sparingly. I'm just going to do them in ways that I never used to before. Remember before with my playthrough videos, I would super hyper expand. I'd take over all of Africa. I'd take over all of Asia. And I'd be like, oh, look at this lovely thumbnail. I don't want to do that right now. I'm going to do something completely different from what I normally do. We're going to do not only historical borders, we're going to do no cheese, we're going to do tall as Ethiopia. We're going to play here as Shewa, okay? That's going to be the one that we start with, and we're going to expand out to take all of Ethiopia, and that is it. We will not expand any further. We will protectorate and we will puppet. In fact, if I expand outside of Ethiopia, like say Margentina Geledi and or Sengali and Isaac, we are going to puppet them and make them I guess like Somalia. I actually don't know what the country is called. It's like Hobyo or something. I can't remember. It's off the top of my head, guys, so don't hate me for this one. Anyhow, let's get started with the startup guide, shall we? Let's go into the politics. We're going to put in armed forces, bring them into the government, and we immediately go for professional army. This is a warfare-heavy playthrough, but there is a catch. We're not going to beeline for line infantry. A lot of people will tell you to, but here's the thing. I go for democracy first. The reason why I go for democracy first is because when I'm playing as Shewa, I have found that every single time I play Shewa, I get free agitators, and if you happen to go democracy, there's a very strong likelihood that one of those agitators is going to be a market liberal, and when you invite that market liberal, they will stay. If you do not have democracy and you get a market liberal, they leave and you never see them again, and it sucks. It's horrible. Well, I don't think they leave forever. They actually become like an agitator that you can recruit, but you can't recruit because you have closed borders. So the only way you get to keep the market liberal that you get for free, and you get so many agitators as Shewa that it's actually mind-boggling. Even when you're Ethiopia, you get so many agitators for free. It's just crazy. So make sure to go for democracy first. If you get really, really lucky, and this is a situation where you're actually relying on RNG, but if you don't give yourself a chance to get lucky, you won't get lucky. It's that simple. And the only way that you would be able to get around that, obviously, is going for corn laws, which is very easy to do as Shewa. You just have to change your secondary production and you will get your corn laws. So this is only for the no cheese people out there who like to play tall. This is not going to be a cheese playthrough. I'll tell you about the cheese options that you can do, obviously, because I am a cheese guy too. But for the no cheese people, go democracy first. For the cheese people, go line infantry. Or you could probably just, go for academia and then start tech rushing. But if you're going to go cheese, you might as well go for line infantry at that point. Anyhow, the reason why I went for romanticism afterwards is simply because in the situation where you do not get a market liberal, you will need to get off of traditionalism anyways, and agrarianism is the only way you're going to be able to do that. Another benefit to agrarianism is later on we will be able to bring population to Eritrea, which is our only port city, so they're going to need population, so having greener grass is a huge benefit for that. Next up is the taxes. We're not going to change our taxes at all. We will put in tobacco because it's super cheap. Beyond that, though, let's put our military wages up. We're going to need it. Like I said, very war-heavy playthrough. Next thing I would suggest you do is put social mobility, and if you're not going for corn laws, If you're going no cheese like I am, agriculture industry, and the reason why is because it will raise your standard of living short term. Believe it or not, the short term standard of living doesn't change that much once you remove it later down the line when you do need the authority. However, for the leftover authority, I mean, you might as well prepare to get lucky. That's all I can tell you. Just put suppresses down on pro-slavery and absolutist. And the reason why is because those are the ones that have the landowners in there. So if you get super duper lucky and you actually get a market liberal super duper early in the game, depending on your luck, you can pretty much put them in right away, because all of those guys that you're forcing out, they got to go somewhere, and they don't go anywhere else except for like the liberal movement at that point. So it's a great way of preparing for the best. The catch is you are losing 7% on enactment time, but I guess for a lot of people it's not that big of a deal. Next up, what I would suggest you do is go into your army and hire what I would consider to be the best defensive general. I mean, you could go for an offensive general for the super early game, but you're preparing for the Outlaw Prince event, which will give you the Ubermensch, godlike, Superman among all Superman generals. So you're probably going to want to go for a defensive guy first. I mean, you can always get one that has both defensive and offensive. That's fine. It's fine. Is just make sure that he's somebody who's useful later down the line, so you don't just fire him. So with a defensive guy, you can make use of them later afterward fact, because you don't want anybody else in offense once you get the plus 30 general. Next up is, my suggestion is setting supplements, obviously. I guess we should set our conscripts while we're at it. Boom, boom, done, dealt with. And for building, my suggestion is get that standard of living up. Just keep pumping it up. Maybe go for food right out the box, but you're not going to be able to keep building based off of that. So what I do is I go for textile mills and furniture. I mean, the furniture will eventually start using up the wood, which is good. I wouldn't suggest building construction sector super early in the game unless you're going to go for a cheese run. For a non-cheese run, it might be better just to stay in the positive, build up that gold reserve, make sure it stays up, because once you become Ethiopia, you're going to run into bureaucratic problems, and you're going to go into debt, and you don't want that. So for the very first thing we're going to do after the fact is we're going to attack Sidamo. These guys are a nuisance. If you attack, like, say, Gojam here, you're going to find that Sidamo is going to jump into every single war. And I do mean every single dang war. Maybe not Harar, even Harar. Get rid of Sidamo. Nobody comes to their defense, even though they're pretty much the guys who always come to everybody else's defense. Isaac won't even join into the war. Just smack Sidamo. Get them out of the way. They're such a nuisance otherwise. And the moment you get rid of Sidamo is the moment that everybody else is just pretty much going to fall at your feet. And that is what my suggestion is for the beginning. Now we can unpause. Well, here we are literally smacking Sidamo around, and lo and behold, we get the Outlaw Prince. Tewodros is now going to become our leader. Make sure to enthrone him. You want this guy. This guy is just insano mode. He is super, super powerful. Now, what you're going to look at here is probably somebody, just romantic and expert offensive planner. That's not very good. It's only 10% offense and maybe a slightly better maneuver and less morale loss. Whoop-de-doo. Well, take a look at this. Oh, yeah. Plus 50 popularity, plus 30 army offense, and that's base. That's not percentage. That is additive. So what we're going to do here is we are going to... Oops, I forgot to actually make him a leader. So grant him command. We're going to... for now, we're just going to disband. I don't normally do disband cheese, but in this case, we're going to just do it because it's quicker, and I don't want to waste your time. So make sure that the guy that you hired before, the one that, he's really good defensively, well, now he is our defensive guy. As for this guy... he's going to be our only attacker because we want to make sure that every single time that we attack, we get that lovely, lovely plus 30 army offense. So right now what we have is a plus 5 defensive army and a plus 30 offensive army, which means that we have bonuses over everybody in this entire country area. So even Egypt will not be able to stand up to these crazy bonuses. I'm not even kidding. I will show you in a sec. Let's just speed things along. Bring it up, come on. I want to see it. Boom. Look at that. 51 offense against 10 defense. 10 times the amount of dead in comparison to us. Like 5 times the amount of wounded. Not quite twice the amount of demoralized. But that's because I think we're killing everybody instead. So Yeah, Sadamo loses. That did not take very long now, did it? Not at all. Craziness.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Alright, my suggestion for who you're going to want to attack next is actually going to be Tigray. And the reason why is because Tigray actually is very close with Egypt. They actually do get a little bit of extra help from Egypt just by being cooperative with them. Everybody else in the area of Gondar, which is actually one of the areas that we're trying to take over fastest, does not get the same love and care from Egypt. So because of that, we want to make sure that we go after the ones that are very close to Egypt first without, drawing in Egypt. And believe it or not, even though we don't have a line of sight with Tigray, we can't actually fight them. That doesn't actually matter to us. See, it's not something that we care about. I'm just going to delete this army. I know, I'm doing a little bit of cheese here. It's only cheese if you're in the middle of war, okay? Otherwise, it's just organizing. That's how I put it, okay? I know some people get a little cranky at me for doing minor bits like that, but it's just how the game goes sometimes. Now, when it comes to Tigray, we're not going to have a front with them, but that's okay because we can attack other people in the meantime. We're going to have a war with Tigray this entire time, and we're actually not even going to fight Tigray. We're not even going to look at them. We're going to go for Gojam next, because they are the second closest to Egypt. Make sure you go for the ones that are the closest to Egypt in the areas that you want to take. For us, we want to take all of Gondar. That's much easier to take than Amhara. And for the other one, I believe it's Oromia, which is just Harar. So, and I guess Ossa. But beyond that point, yeah. Again, you don't want to draw in Egypt unless you absolutely are crazy and absolutely have to in the early game. We could beat Egypt, but it would be very costly for us at this point. So it's generally just a better idea to not mess around with them yet. Just give yourself a little bit of time, do a little conquest, make sure to build your strength up, and that's what this is all about. By taking out Gojam, by going after Begamder, by going after Wello and Ossa, and then Harar, we can actually form Ethiopia before we even have to fight Egypt, and we can do it like by 1839 to like 1841, which is crazy fast, believe it or not. If you ended up doing it as like Tigray or one of the other countries that are relatively good, it would probably take you like 1843 or even 1845 in some cases if you're not lucky with your draws, especially if you don't get the Outlaw prince right away. For other countries that don't get the Outlaw prince like Kaffa, Burano, or Galetti, good luck. You're not going to enjoy life. It gets frustrating without this beautiful bonus from the oh. So here, I'm not going to cheese it. I'm just going to merge them naturally. That's all. See, that would be cheese in the middle of war. That's the only time I consider it cheese. If you do it before war, it's literally just organizing. So beyond that, we've got professional army. Beautiful. That's something I like. Next, we're going to switch out the armed forces for the rural folk, put them into power, and tenant farmers. We don't actually have enough peasants to make up for homesteading, so it's better to go for tenant farmers. He's still weak in the landowners, not as much as you would like, but it is enough to make it that it is worth getting. So there goes Gojam. Perfect. Now look at that. We still haven't got a fight going on with Tigray, but that's okay. We have other targets now, don't we? Okay, now remember before I was telling you to go for everybody in Gondar first? That's not entirely true because there are openings in which you can take a little more land without pissing off Egypt. Walaga is a very, very good option. And the reason why I say that is because there's always a chance they could draw in Kaffa. And if they do draw in Kaffa, we get Kaffa too. They do not have the strength to stand up to us. Oh, Egypt might actually join this one. That's a little scary for me, and I guess Kaffa's not going to join this. Oh, they did after all! Okay, so that's pretty lucky for me. I'm very happy with that because now I can take over Kaffa as well. And Egypt doesn't care. Good! Stay that way, Egypt. Stay out of my way. That's all I can say. It makes me happy, though. I will not lie on that front. And we're going to do things a little different now. Once we get this war going, and it looks like we're going to take over Walaga and Kaffa, we're probably going to go for either Wello or Begamder. Depends on which one they're closest to. Probably Wello. Yeah, Wello's a little bit nicer with Egypt. So yeah, we're going to go after Wello the moment it looks like we have the option to.
I'm definitely going to wait until we're like very, very close to taking over Kaffa. We want to go as fast as humanly possible. The faster we go, the less likely it is for Egypt to intervene. And again, if Egypt does intervene, you can beat them. It's not hard, but it is costly, and we want to make Ethiopia right away. That's the goal for us. Even with the no cheese, we want to go for Ethiopia right away. I just got to wait until it looks like we've already won the war here. Okay, that is done. Now we can attack Wello. Perfect. Galeti might join in. Okay. I'm not worried about Galeti. Should I gamble? I don't want to gamble. Don't gamble, children. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Even if you win, you're a loser. Sorry. That's just truth. Anyhow, now we're going to go for Wello. Perfect, perfect. There's nothing that's standing in our way at this point. The moment that we're done starting with Wello, actually, no, we're not going to attack Begemder right away. We're going to wait until we take care of Tigray after we take care of Wello. That is definitely something we're going to have to do. And it looks like we're almost done building our second building. For now, let's get a, I'm going to say a government administration. And we might want to spread it around, actually. I think we're going to need it in other ones. Yes, right here, Amhara definitely needs one. Maybe Shewa doesn't, but Amhara does. That is for certain. So now we're going after Wello. Oops, we got another army here. Let's merge those in. Again, it's only cheese if you do it when you're in the middle of a war. Otherwise, I just call it organizing. I've changed my mind on that front, mostly because how frustrating it is to organize gigantic countries like Qing and then do it just by one without disbanding them. Oh, so I've definitely changed my mind on that front. But if you're in the middle of a war and you disband, that is cheese. I'm calling that what it is, because it's very, very exploitable. Even if you don't intend it to be exploitable, even if you're just organizing at that point, it's still cheese. It really is. Anyhow, we are smoking Tigray. Tigray has no shot. It looks like they're over, so we can now go for Begemder. And go for Begemder before you go for Assa. Assa is the only one that I don't think ever gets friendly with Egypt. Same with Harar. I don't think Harar ever gets friendly with Egypt. A lot of people are like, well, you should go for Harar first because they're bigger. No, you want to go for the ones that get closest to Egypt first. So you could take them out, and then the only one that'll be close to Egypt is like Barana. And Barana, by this point, who cares about Barana? I mean, we're going to be able to make Ethiopia, and we could probably just use Barana to draw Egypt in so we can smack them down after we become Ethiopia. So that's always a choice that you can make. Oh, I better merge you in again. I wish it auto-merged for me so I don't have to do this every single time, but that's fine, that's fine. Doing the merge does hurt, though. It messes up with your organization. Thankfully, we have so much offense that it doesn't even matter. It just don't matter. So, yeah, it looks like Begemder's toast, and it looks like we're doing pretty badly for tenant farmers. Damn. Losing at 15%, but it hurts the landowners, so that's okay. I guess if the worst case comes to worst, we'll just go for homesteading after the fact. It's not the end of the world. But we got Begemder. Perfect. Now we can go for Ossa. Ossa will never, ever, ever get close to Egypt. As far as I've noticed, it's rare for Harar to get close to Egypt. You know what? Let's go for Harar next so I don't end up drawing in Great Britain right away. I'm always worried about that. That is something that can happen, especially when you start going for like Galeti, Isaac, or Sengali and Argentine. My suggestion is to take them all out and just, form Somalia and then release them after the fact. You might as well. Even if you're playing tall like I play tall, it's still nice to have a nice little puppet like that on your side. Especially since they can actually get powerful enough to give you mandate points, which is always good too. I'm a big fan of mandate points. You'll see. And another thing you might want to do is maybe release Sudan here from Egypt, or I think they call it Funge. I guess you're a Funge guy. I don't know. But by doing that, you can always, start colonizing down here and then give them the land after the fact so you can still stay tall, but still expand at the same time. That's my little lovely workaround. Because you're going to need resources even when you play tall. Jeez, we're losing badly on tenant farmers here. And I forgot to build, so what should I be building? Probably more government admins. Where should I put one now? Do you need one? Yes, UTEP. Ooh, that infrastructure's looking bad. You know what? Let's fix that right now. I don't want to deal with that. I know for a fact that the tea and the coffee is not useful this super early, so we're just going to delete a little bit. I'll put us baseline 42 infrastructure, and then everything else will be fine on that front. For this, however, shoot, we can't even put any more government admins in. Okay, let's spread it around. How about some textile mills here, and maybe a furniture manufacturer here. That'll okay, with Harar out of the way, the only thing standing in our way to taking over and creating Ethiopia is Ossa. Make sure to force the diplomatic play. If they give it up, that's going to take forever to deal with them, and I don't like taking forever to deal with things. I'd rather just force it right away and be done with things. So that's what we're going to do. Goodbye, Ossa. And that should be easy peasy, and once they are done and dealt with, we will form Ethiopia, and that will be epic, considering how quickly we did it this time around. I'm very happy with that, and uh-oh, is that a market liberal? We're not done democracy yet. Uh-oh, did I have it on Academia? No, I have democracy. Wow, that was, I guess I didn't even notice, but hey, we get a market liberal now. Okay, life is good. Hey, that's pretty good. So we now get a market liberal, just like that, and oops, I could probably take off peasant movement now and put it back onto liberal movement. Beyond that, do we actually have enough strength already to put him into power? No, we do not. It's going to take some time, I guess, but we should be okay. Now, what's next? What's next? Anti-country towards Ottomans, not a big deal. I guess we'll deal with it, though. We got plus 10% for tenant farmers at least. That's always nice. Yay! We're not completely hampered anymore. Life is good sometimes. Ossa, however, is not going to be here for much longer. How sad. How sad. Sad. Truly sad. Just sad. But goodbye, Ossa. It was nice knowing you. It really was. Oh, do I get a... Ooh, I'm now 41% for tenant farmers. Very nice. But the more important thing is we can now make Ethiopia. And look at that. Not even 1840. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Gorgeous looking, ain't she? Yeah, God is with us indeed. And we can go for Eritrea and Amhara at any point in time. We're probably going to eventually go for Barana. The only problem is they're going to draw in Great Britain this early on. We're going to wait until Great Britain doesn't care about them, and then we're going to go after them. Everybody else, meanwhile, we're going to look at... I could leave them alone, but where's the fun in that? No, what we're going to do is we're going to attack these guys, and by attacking these guys, we're going to try to draw Barana into a war. And probably should take Galeti first before Britain becomes very close to them. Generally is considered to be a good idea. It might draw an ice sack and then we'll lose our capacity to go after Egypt for easy. But, no, like I said, if you attack these guys, make sure to release them if you're going to go tall, because Ethiopia never owned Somalia, believe it or not. So you'll have to make Somalia into a puppet. Well, with Margentine and Galeti out of the way, being stupid enough to fight me together like that, yeah, let's go for the next country. Obviously, we're going to go for the weak one, because it doesn't matter who I attack, they're probably going to be joined up by Egypt. So let's go for Warsangali. At least if we go after Warsangali, there is a chance that we can beat them before Egypt can even really send any reinforcements, and then I don't have to deal with two fronts. That's always nice, right? Right. Oh, I forgot to give you guys chocolate. Gimme chocolate. Now, we got our... Oh, did I set a declared interest on now yet? No, I did not. Let's do that right now. That is now done and dealt with. Perfect. Ooh, we get a little agriculture boost. That's lovely. And what we're going to do is wait very patiently and then, I guess, move your butt up. There we go. And it says minus 41, but I'm willing to bet that we're going to win each and every single engagement without much of an issue. Regarding you, what the heck? Irregular infantry. I don't know where you came from. We're hiring conscripts for hussars, not irregulars. But yeah, let's see if we can take out Warsangali and take a look at that. 50 offense versus 35 defense. They have no chance on offense. Unfortunately, defensively, we're going to get our butts handed to us until this guy finally comes back. That's why we gave him so many troops. We want him to take out Warsangali really quickly. Boom. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. I'm not gonna lie, this is getting a little close here. We might not win this war at this rate. We are getting very dangerous. Ooh, I'm not taking a -10. In fact, are we able to put our market liberal in office yet? No, why not? What's going on? They're not even showing up on here. Jeez, so it might be a while. And we got 2 fronts now. Wonderful. Crap. Let's give you 30 troops. I think that's the max for you, right? Yeah, 30 out of 30. Okay, you get 30 troops. Send your butt up here to defend. And we need to take, what's this called? Kordofan? Yeah. We need that. If we take this, we win. And I get racial segregation. Nice, nice. Do we still... no, still can't put them in. So I guess we're waiting for a bit. There's not really anything else I need at the moment. I'm just going to be patient and wait. What we need to do is win this war. And right now, we are a little in trouble. Maybe? Can you attack? Please? Okay, good. Whew, okay, we won the war. I don't know how, but we won it. That's no complaints here, man. None. Bring that army together so that the Wombo combo continues. And why did it delete my horses? And we got mandatory service anyway, so I'm getting even more horses, right? Oh, one more, woohoo! Yeah, that's special, guys. And we win. Eritrea's mine, and Fungi. They're a fun guy, man. They're a fun guy. I'm just telling you. Funge. What the funge? Now, who else should I attack? Piranha, Isaac. Guess it doesn't really matter because they're both very, very weak and very, very easy pickings. So let's just go for Isaac right away. There's literally no point in me not doing it. It's not wartime yet. I don't have the Diplo play, so it's not cheese yet. It's just organizing. Right. Good. Oh, Habio decided to rebel against me, though that was not smart on their end. I mean, I'm gonna just smack him around anyways. I guess I will have to split my army up, though. That sucks. We'll just, give you 20? Give you 30. There, you get 30. You can go over here. You can take this one. As for you, you can get your conscripts, and you can take out Isaac. And that should be... Oh, I forgot to be building. Oh, dear. That is rookie maneuvers on my part. What should I build? Should I get another government admin? Yes, I'm probably going to need some of those very shortly. Especially on Amhara. Do I have balanced budget here? Nope. My infrastructure got even worse, even after all deleting all that stuff. Damn. I can't even bring anything in yet, so it's going to take us a little while. We're going to have a lot of work ahead of us once we do finally unify Ethiopia. But number one, the goal is to unify all of Ethiopia. We're probably going to get that done by 1843 at this rate. I think what I'm going to do is, once it looks like we've beaten Habio and Isaac, we're going to immediately attack Barana and just get that done. Get that dealt with. And no, I don't want you to leave. You stay. You stay forever. You're never allowed to leave. Leadership. Yeah. Very happy. No, can't take that yet, but we can go for interventionalism right away. Yeah, boy. Easy peasy on that front. I am very happy with it. I'm not going to lie. Now we just gotta wait to actually win this war. Oh, we get another closer ties with the West. Hey, I think that's our second one now. That's pretty good. Anyhow, this is an easy war. Let's attack Piranha now. Yeah, nobody's even going to jump in. Nobody even cares about Piranha. Piranha, you're toast, and you don't even get Habio helping you. How unfortunate. Oh, yeah, we forgot to give Habio the Ethiopian, or sorry, the Somalian portion here. Oh, they're joining with Piranha again. Why? Why are you doing this, Habio? Why are you so crazy? You know I created you, right? I can unmake you too, you know. But that's okay. That's okay. You know what? I'm not even angry. I know you're just rebelling. It's the rebellious phase. Every child has it. Let's go for universities. Get some of the lovely tech going for me. I can actually kind of afford it, but not really. No, I can't afford it. Why am I losing money here? They should not be losing very much money at the moment. I guess I might have to put a couple taxes down. I guess we'll wait until the war is over and then we'll start budgeting. But what should I build in the meantime? Maybe some logging camps. Yeah, we need logging camps. 2 of them should be good. Whatever it takes to get it done. Hey, interventionism is going to be done, no question, no problemo. Just gotta smack Hobbio and Barana around and that is it. We won't even actually have to go to war anymore. Everything else is just optional. Once this war is over, though, we're going to give Hobbio Ethiopian Somaliland. And there we go. Even though Hobbio has been an absolute jerk this whole time. You know what? I shouldn't give this to you, but I'm going to do it anyway. You're welcome, Hobbio. You're welcome. That's all I can say. You just dang welcome, man. But we gotta become friends with you. We actually do have to become friendly with them. It's a little frustrating that they keep fighting me every chance they get. But now, you know what? We're good. Let's merge our armies together. Beautiful, beautiful. And now let's do some budget work.
Ding, 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 ding.
After these messages,
Ding, 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 ding.
we'll be right back.
Well, when it comes to budget work, I forgot to do one of the most important things, and that is deleting the excess amount of troops. We really don't need this many. We just don't. I don't think we're going to get attacked anymore. I don't even think Egypt cares about us anymore. They're not even strong enough to give a crap. They are a joke at this point. So, yeah. We don't really have any natural enemies anymore. Maybe the Ottomans will hate us, but they're too far away to give a crap. So, yeah, we don't have to worry about them. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. What we do need to worry about is keeping this budget balanced. I know you don't want to have it properly budget balanced, but balanced. Oh, we got interventionism. Now, what I was trying to say is, I know you don't always want a properly balanced budget. A lot of times you want to go into debt spending, but when you do not have a good loan percentage, like right now we have plus 95%, debt spending would make us debt spiral, and then we would go bankrupt. We'd go full Greek debt at that point. But, yeah. We have a lot of market liberals, by the way. We got another one already. We even got a free liberal movement guy for the Democrats. Like, I don't think you realize how many free ones you get as Ethiopia. It's actually crazy, the amount that they just keep throwing at you. I can't keep up anyway. What we need to do is we need to start learning technology specifically so I can maybe get some of these better laws out. I wouldn't mind getting off of intervention or getting off of isolationism and getting international trade done so I can get mercantilism. But that might take me a little bit. In the meantime, maybe we should go for landed voting. It looks like one of the easiest ones to grab. Let's go for it. Let's just go for it. And we're also going to need to start building up our base. So what I've been doing at the beginning is obviously wood frame building, and the reason why is because it is the cheapest, and you actually do get to benefit by doing it that way. You actually make a little bit more money off of logging camps based off of the wood, just by doing that. If you do go for iron frame, make sure that you have atmospheric engines first. Otherwise, it costs you more in construction than you actually get back from it. So that is my suggestion. So we're just going to keep building logging camps, and we're going to go back and forth between logging camps and construction sectors. I don't want to we'll do it second. We'll swap you up. Beautiful. And that should work. That should work just fine. And we're just going to keep going back and forth, making sure that we don't go too far into debt. Every now and then we'll put like services back on every now and then. Right now I took it off just so I can keep getting this going a little bit faster. I might go back and take off the agriculture bonus again. No, I already took it off. Okay. Obviously, make sure you got greener grass on Eritrea. It is your second most important state besides Oromia. And the reason why I say that is because it's the one that has the ports. You need as many job seekers here as you can possibly get. And not only does it have the ports, it's the only one that has iron mines for you. So they're going to be your main construction hub as well eventually once you do get to iron frame. Again, you want to make sure you keep going back and forth between... and we got landed voting. Not bad, not bad. As I was trying to say before, you are definitely going to want to keep going back and forth between construction sectors and logging camps. Obviously, I went for a few more construction sectors this time around, and the reason why is because I wanted to increase how much money I get from the wood, but I ended up going a little too far, and oopsie, we have a shortage here, and I cannot correct it because, yeah, we are still stuck on isolationism. On the plus side, we got landed voting, so that's a good thing. Are we done our research yet so we can actually get... Nope, we're still waiting on international trade. Looks like we're going to get steelworking very shortly. That's good. I would like that very shortly. But no, we really need international trade. I wouldn't mind urban planning as well, but after international trade, we're probably going to need currency standards and stock exchange. Those are very pivotal laws to... I mean, per capita taxation will keep us from having to play the game of going back and forth like this. And obviously, stock exchange will give us access to free trade, which is huge for Ethiopia because we only have so much bureaucracy to play with. I mean, I've been doing really good at building bureaucratic stations here, but and I don't know what the hell happened to my infrastructure here. I think a lot of the buildings just collapsed. Yeah, they did. There was 9 livestocks here, and I guess they're no longer willing to hire us, so they probably deleted a bunch of them on me. So damn, that was unfortunate. I thought I did okay by deleting those stupid coffee plantations and tea plantations, but it wasn't enough. Too bad, because we are going to need the fabric eventually. I suppose I can just make cotton plantations in that case, but that's fine. That's fine. Everything is fine. We'll make it work. We always make it work. Now that we got a boat, I just came up with a genius idea. Okay, you know how I normally attack Gaza and I turn them into like a Lorenzo Marquis and all that? What if I tributize Gaza and then conquer the rest of this and just give it to Gaza and make them one gigantic puppet state? That actually sounds like a fun idea. I'm gonna do that just because I think that's hilarious. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're not going to conquer Gaza. We're going to tributize Gaza, right? It's okay to protectorate and tributize. It's just, yeah. Boy, 10%. If we're not careful, we're going to get colonized by accident. Hope but not, because I'm not trying to cheese. So, tributize Gaza. That's hilarious, man. I'm sorry. That's funny. That's great. I find it hilarious anyhow. That's just my sense of humor at the end of the day. Let's move you up to Somalia so that you're a little closer to the fight. Move our ship into position, and we're going to tributize Gaza and make them into a power. Because that is as funny as it gets considering what I normally do to Gaza. Not bad at all, not bad at all. And... do I want the legitimacy? This is not my... okay, he's not my market liberal bro. Good. I don't care about him then. He can go away. He has no value to me overall. I just gotta be patient. Oh, is Habio fighting for me? Oh my gosh. They didn't go against me for a change. Wow, it's like a miracle. It's a miracle Habio didn't fight me for a change. Yay, Habio, you're a good guy again. Probably because of how long we've been befriending them and... shoot, did I forgot to force them to take a law, didn't I? Which one should I force? See if I can get them to open their borders, maybe. No, that's not going to work. How about mercantilism? That might work. Let's try it. Nope, they refused. Boo. Habio, you suck. And we're not friends anymore. Great. Yeah, well, it was worth it. It was worth trying anyhow. Hey, we got Gaza as a tributary. VEA, beautiful. Who should we attack next? Should we go for Transvaal? Yes, sir. Transvaal or Orania or even Zulu. One of the bunch. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Now that we got Orania, we have all of these trade routes to nowhere. And we still haven't got mercantilism. Let's wait for mercantilism. Maybe I'll get it this time. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. And we got it. Good. Okay. Are any of these valuable? Not particularly. They kind of look like crud. So let's get rid of most of them. And we got 3. Hey, whatever. I didn't have to set it up. Save me time. And look at Gaza now, guys. Gaza is a beefy boy now. He's a big, strong lad. He's got big, strong arms. Can't mess with Gaza now. What I want to do is I want to puppet him and then force him to take colonial affairs right away. so that he can spread out and take more land for me, and that would be absolutely lovely in that case. But yes, now that we got mercantilism... No, we still haven't got currency standards yet, do we? No, let me check. 12 months off, you know what? I'll wait. No point in taking any other laws at this point. For now, though, let's just focus on our little debt problem here. That's a bit of a debt problem. I'm not too happy about that, but we got to deal with it. Obviously, more logging camps is going to be a big help. So let's do that right now. Done. Simple. That's all you need to do. Yeah, it's wild that I'm going to get free trade before per capita taxation after all this time. But believe it or not, stock exchange was learned before my freaking currency standard was because of the technology spread. So yeah, there it is. There it is. Free trade. I knew it was coming. I knew it. I just knew it. Okay, now we can go for per capita after all this time. My goodness, we got freaking free trade before per capita. That's absolute insanity. Let's put the rural folk in there. Look at this 51%. This is craziness. We're guaranteed to get it, no problemo. I'm actually kind of scared to build things at the moment because we're making our money back, thankfully. I don't want to go into debt, so I've been very, very cautious about it. I do want more universities, though. I don't know where should I put them. I only got 4 states to work with. I only got 8 million population to work with, so we got to be careful about what we build at the beginning. At least until we can start getting the mass migrations flowing in. We need technology more than anything. It's got to get up there. It's gotta. It's more important than money at this point. Because without technology, we're never going to be able to catch up, and we're never going to get our freaking railways in time. In fact, can I even build one here because you have infrastructure? Oh, no, not anymore. What changed? Even Eritrea has a lot. Because I got rural folk on my side. Neat. I'll take it. We just have to make sure that the logging camps continue to grow. Per capita taxation is done. Very nice, very nice. And that was a big boost to us. My goodness. Okay, we are back in the profitable side, and my market liberal died. Damn it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But where was I? What am I gonna pick now? Because we're pretty much done economically. Do I want to go for colonial exploitation right now, or maybe even frontier? I'm tempted to go for frontier. I'm not gonna lie. Or should we make a play for freedom of conscience while we still have a bonus? You know what? Let's take advantage of the bonus and see if I can get this done. I don't even have a liberal intelligentsia. What the hell? Might be a while before they come back, but oh well. We got a whole 5%. Maybe this was a mistake, but well, you know what? We've had ridiculous luck so far in this playthrough. I've only failed. No, I haven't failed one yet. So I'm gonna take a chance, see if I can make it work. Yeah, should be fun at the very least. Let's just make sure that we keep building up as we go along. There's no point in slowing down. I don't have atmospheric engines yet. No, I don't. Okay, so we're not going to bother building iron yet. Maybe I should build something in Hobbio. What is Hobbio looking at? Anyways, what's your... Let's try for tenant farmers. Come on, make a play. Beautiful. Good. That's what you should do, Hobbio. You should be doing that without my intervention, you goofballs. I don't even know at this point. I don't even know if we're going to get freedom of conscience. We're going to lose. We got a 15% draw. Okay, I was wrong. I just hit a nut shot there. 15% draw against, what was it, 44%? That is, that's fluky. That is very, 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 very fluky. Still don't have the prestige for a block yet. That was fluky. Let's build some more gold then. Okay. Oh, we don't have any more gold. Okay. I don't know what to do. I guess colonial affairs now. Let's go frontier colonization. We're not going to get lucky and win off of a 5% draw again. That's not happening. And we only need to take our immediate areas to prevent the Brits from moving in and taking this area here. I might want to take this and give it to Funge later. Who knows? We'll see. It's always an idea. Let's just keep building as we go along. Maybe some more logging camps. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more logging camps eventually. And look at that, frontier colonization's already moving up. Beautiful, beautiful. Good vintage. Not bad, not bad.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Yuck!
Well, obviously now that we have our lovely little power block, the Outlaw Prince's hideout all done and set up, we need to actually maintain our prestige. I don't know how, but we dropped under 130 already, even though it's only been 1 day. But best way to do that is to take Protectorates. Or build ships. Let's build ships. We'll do that. We'll go... Actually, we should do these first. Because if it all click, then these ones are started first. Perfect. Now we should get 4 more ships. That should put us, what, like 2 or 3 prestige up? Well, we should still take a Protectorate, and I'm going to think either Argentina or Chile. And I'm going to say Chile, obviously, because they are better. Argentina is insignificant, while Chile is minor power. The question is, can I force them to surrender? Yes, I can, actually. Let's try it. We'll take war reps. Let's try to... No, let's try to force them to revoke a claim. Maybe that'll scare them. Yeah, we'll pick one of those stupid ones. And that should scare them. That should scare them. If it doesn't, let's build up. Get our numbers up. Boom, 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 boom. Make sure that we're as scary as humanly possible. Even with Argentina joining, we should still get them to jump. Yep, called it. I called it. Chile gave up. Perfect. Now they are a tributary. And let's see, Argentina. Well, shit. I should have forced the war. I didn't even realize that Great Britain was Argentina's lovely little, protector. If I checked first... Oh, crap. Oh, no, I'm not going to get Argentina now. If I checked first, I could have forced a war, and I could have gotten Argentina as a side piece. Instead, I forced Chile to give up because I didn't want to fight the war and do a bunch of naval invading. And shoot, now I can't get Argentina. And Peru is going to be way too expensive. I don't even have an interest there. Let's put an interest down there. Let's do Brazil too. But yeah, that was not smart on my end. Oopsie. We're gonna classify that as a oopsie daisy moment. That was not my best. Damn. Are we at least good on prestige though? Yes, we are. Chile is worth 10 prestige, and that puts us over. Perfect. So we're good on that front at least. I mean, everything else is goofing up, but hey, at least on that front it's okay. And yes, I am colonizing, even though technically this is outside of Ethiopia's borders. What I'm going to do is I'm eventually going to take Funge as a puppet, and I'm going to give them the territories that are not Ethiopia, and if anything's connected to Hobyo, I'm going to give them that too. The goal for me is just to stop Great Britain from spreading all the way west. I don't want to get completely hemmed in by them, especially when there's lovely, lovely countries here that I could take over and give to Funge as well. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So yeah, I can't believe I actually did that. I don't know why I had to. Actually, the reason why I did that specifically is so I could get rivalries here, but by doing that, I ended up screwing up my colonization a little bit, and now we're back under on prestige again. I don't know how this keeps happening to me. It's just some minor mistakes, but yeah, that's what happens when you're not smart. Oh, and Chile is fighting Argentina. Can I join the war? Obligations, no. Wargoals, can I make Argentina? Oh, no. I remember doing this once in the past, and Britain would join it. I don't want to lose that war. I'm not stupid. I'm not falling for it. You can't make me. Nope. We're not touching that one. With a 10-foot pull, I've been there before. I did that with my Ottoman game last week. And I suffered immensely for it, and I had a miserable game because of it. So we're not doing that again. No. Not when I know that they're like plus 100 with Great Britain. If I were to attack them, I know for a fact Great Britain would join, and then I would have to back down. So let's not do that. I don't want to pay war reps. Just that simple. I would like to keep my money, especially when we're making such good money right now. Let's get our construction up. And so far so good at the very least on that front. I got migration controls done, didn't I? Yes, I did. Should I go for no migration controls right now? I have no idea. What else is a good choice? Maybe racial segregation. Should we go for public schools? Yes, I think that's... Oh, we can't go for public schools yet. We need empiricism, so I gotta wait. That's my next one. So what am I going to go for in the meantime? Not a whole lot of choices for me at the moment. Unless I want to make another play for... no, I can't. Guess all I could probably do is go for wealth voting. No, there's too many choices. It's driving me crazy. Should we try for elected bureaucrats? I have no idea. No idea. In the meantime, let's just ignore it and wait for empiricism is what I'm thinking. I'm going to wait for empiricism. Once I get empiricism, I can get public schooling, and that's way better. Yeah. Still trying to wait for us to actually block off Britain here, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. That is a little frustrating on that front, but please block it off, guys. Please. I need you to block it off, guys. What's my election look? Ooh, that's looking kind of crappy. Oh well, it happens. At least public schools is almost done. We might be able to get that done very shortly. It's 71%. You only went down by 2%. That's not good. I was hoping for... Hey, public schools. Beautiful, beautiful. I am very happy with that. Can I boost it up right away? No, I cannot because I have 0 bureaucracy. We need to fix that. Where is my bureaucrats? Let's change it so I actually keep it this time. Instead of like the universities where I keep deleting them every 5 seconds because I keep getting worried that I'm like, oh no, too much usage. Oh, infrastructure. Make sure I'm good. Nope, we're not good on infrastructure here. You go bye-bye. Are you good for infrastructure? Yes, you are. We'll do it in this screen instead. That's... Oh, I can't do it with you either in Oromia. Damn. So the only one I can do is Amhara and maybe Eritrea. So not even Eritrea. So Amhara is the only one I can do this in. Damn. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Which company should I be going for at the moment anyways? I don't really want either of these ones. I don't really plan on building a whole lot of any of this, and the bonuses are terrible. So, you know what? We're not going to take either company at the moment. We're just going to pretend that it doesn't exist, and... Oh. Well, centrist suffrage is now toast. Damn. 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 I kind of wanted that, but... Yeah, I guess you can't always get what you want. Can I go for slavery ban yet? Maybe I should. Swap in like the intelligentsia finally. Can I actually get them into power? No, I cannot. Wonderful. How about industrialists? How about rural folk? So rural folk I can't really make use of, so I don't really even need them. Industrialists I could probably make use of for... Nope, we want trade unions or Orthodox Church. Orthodox is actually pretty powerful, but no, there's not much I could pick from at the moment. Unless I want to deal with the bureaucrat thing right now. I guess we could just go for elected bureaucrats. Do I need it? I don't need it yet. So I'm not touching it yet. Okay, we'll just be patient. Wait for censor suffrage to come back up and then make another play at it, I guess. Oh, well, it happens sometimes. Oh, I better build something. Maybe another furniture factory. Yes, let's get some up. Beautiful. You know, I forgot about funds this entire time. I thought that they were actually already my tributary. I'm an idiot. Austria might join the war, but honestly, they're so far away I'm not even threatened by their existence. So, before my super my super general did already die. Crap. Okay, well, that's okay. We got a tech advantage over them. And our conscripts are very, very high, so let's just swarm them. We're just gonna do Zerg tactics, that's all. And looking like, oh no, Netherlands is not joining their war. I could actually probably draw. Nope, we're not bringing in Britain. Screw that. We'll just we'll smack them down the old-fashioned way. Maybe I can even scare them into it. Let's try taking war reps from them. Nope, only 67. That's not enough to scare them. Too bad, too bad. That's okay, that's okay. We're doing good, we're doing good. It's fine. We're fine. Ooh, I got some more bureaucracy coming in, though. That's a good thing. I should probably fix all of my second... No, I don't want to touch that one. I don't have any lead. That's such a pain not having any lead. One of the issues about playing small and playing tall like this is you never really do have enough resources. I want to grow, I want to explode in growth, but I just can't. I got to be careful about every little thing. Yeah. And funge back down. Ah, I got him to back down after all. Neat. Neat. I love it when it works. And we might even get National Guard. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What tech should I go for right now? Plenty to pick from, to be honest. I should probably go for psychiatry, actually. The reason why is because I want more diplomatic plays for situations like this where I can try to make them back down. Yes, sir. Now, what else do I need? I guess we're going to need wood. So that might be a good idea. Well, we are hungry for war. Who's a good target? No. Take a look at Bolivia. Drawing in the United States, that doesn't seem very nice. What about Persia? They don't really have any friends that scare me. The infamy scares me, but not that much, to be honest. Yeah, okay, Persia, your time is numbered. We're coming for you, my friend. I doubt they'll back down, but you know what? That's fine, that's fine. I think we could take them out. And law enforcement went up. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to have to split up. Who is my better attacker? I guess they're both pretty good, but I guess the guy that is a meticulous mountain attacker is the best of the bunch. So you get 20 line infantry, and it's your job to go in there and create havoc. Now we got everything built up. Looking like it is. Good, good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I guess I should keep you guys on standby once landfall is made. Now I'm going to say probably the best place to navally invade is going to be Muhammara. And the reason why is because Persia will not guard Muhammara. So that should be fine. And of course they're plotting a coup. Wonderful, wonderful. Just what I didn't want. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll go away right away. Or I could just make them happy. Let's just make them happy. Should I just cancel the vote? Yeah, if I cancel the vote, that'll probably make them happy. Yeah, see? That's all it took. See, all I did was cancel the vote. I was going to lose it anyways. At least this way I don't get a coup. And that's not really cheese, canceling the vote. It's only cheese if you force a vote that you're not intending on putting through. So, I mean, I was going to lose that vote anyways. And waiting 3 weeks for it to just fail. Screw it. Not even worth it. I'll just accept the failure. It was a failure. And now the coup is a loser. Haha, suck it, coup. Suck it. Oh, well. I could have forced it anyways. Oh, well, you know what? That's fine. We weren't going to pass census suffrage anyways. It just wasn't going to happen. Not with those numbers. Right now, I'm more worried about the war. So please, 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 my boys, take the land. How did you fail? How? How did you fail? There's only 9 guys there. You should smack them. I'm actually surprised that you guys are having so much trouble here. You're doubled their numbers and you're still losing. Just, painful. Please, please make landfall. I need it. Give it to me, mama. Okay, we're doing better. We're doing better. We're getting there. We're getting there. Should be a relatively quick war, actually. Yeah. One of the beautiful things about attacking Persia is you don't have to attack their shorelines. You can just hit Muhammara. They never guard it. They never guard their shorelines. I don't know why Persia doesn't do that. It's not smart, but it is great for people who like to attack. So, and now what I can do is I can send these guys in with full conscripts. Obviously, Persia's going to move in to help, but you can go into defensive mode temporarily. Yeah, you're going to get your butt handed to you a little bit, but that's okay because your main troops are coming very shortly, and they should absolutely decimate them. Oh my god, yes they did. And while you're busy there, we can start navally invading other areas of Persia and just start whittling them down. Technically, that's not boat spam. It's only boat spam if you cancel the naval invasion and then retry. This is just good tactics. And if anybody has a problem with it, you can take it up with great tacticians. Because that's what a great tactician would do. And, ooh, I can get foreign investment rights with Great Britain. I actually might take them up on that. I might just do it. No, I'm not giving it to you, but I'll go for, like, the proposed investment right here. If I can get it, that would be pretty good. Because then I can invest on them, and I can get my standard of living up for free, pretty much. And I think I probably got more building than they do at this point in the game. Should we go for general staff? Yeah, I think we should go for general staff at this point. Well, they really split their forces up just to protect, and I'm not even allowed to cancel, so obviously these guys are going to lose, or maybe they're going to win. Oh my god, they're actually going to win. But yeah, we're winning on 2 fronts now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Everything is looking hilariously good. This should be a relatively quick war, and we should probably start building again. I don't know why I keep forgetting. That is something that I should probably work on, but it's something I really just don't care enough about sometimes. For a tall game like this, we're not going to get 1 billion anyways, so you know what? I'm not too worried about it. I just want to get that standard of living up. I want to make it look pretty. I want to make it a great place for people to migrate to. But beyond that, we're not getting 1 billion. No, not with 4 states. Not with the pitiful amount of population that we have. Maybe if we had like 50 million population to start with at this point, I'd be like, yeah, I could get 1 billion. I could get 200 million before the end. But with 10 million, we'd be lucky if we got 30 million by the end of the game with migration. Only 4 states, it's just not enough. That's the problem about playing tall, unfortunately. You just can't beeline for 1 billion. You need population for that, because it's rare that you go over 8 standard of living. Or not 8 standard of living, 8 GDP per capita. You're lucky to get 5 GDP per capita in most games, to be honest. In this one, we might hit 5, no problem, but even then, that's what, 50 million for us? Ha! That's, and we got Persia as a tributary, and Muhammad is now a vassal of Persia, which is going to be our vassal too, eventually. Beautiful. Off to a bang-up start. Hey, not bad considering.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah, Darfur finally made a connection with us. Don't ask me why. That was not smart on their end, because they just made themselves a perfect target, and especially since Funge is no longer able to get all this free land, we might as well just make it Darfur's land now. So Darfur is going to be the one to take all of the Victoria Lake countries now. Why? Because it's funny. Is there any other reason needed than it's just funny? I think it's funny anyways, and I enjoy funny. Funny is fun. Yeah, let's boost you up as well. Now, Austria is improving relations, even though we're attacking somebody. Okay, thank you. I do appreciate it, though. We do need to build more things. Do we have any more gold to build? No. How about lead? Should we spread the lead around? Yes, we shall. Make sure that we got some lead being built here in Persia. Only problem is the convoys are starting to get a little tight here, and yeah, I'm not going to be able to get enough mandates to make up for it. Maybe I shouldn't go for construction first, although that 5% construction is worth it. I might go for construction anyways, and then we can go fixing our convoys after the fact. Maybe I should swap out of vassalization and go for trade instead, just so I can get more convoys. Or, you know what, just accept it, and you know what, the goal isn't 1 billion, in fact, the goal is only going to be 100 million this game. Yeah, for this game, the 100 million mark is the goal, because just the lack of population is going to make 1 billion impossible. Unless I like conquered pieces of Qing, and then it'd be possible, but that's cheese. No, if you're going to play tall like this, yeah, it's impossible. And look right here, we gave Hobyo, Kenya. I'm thinking about giving them Rift Valley, but I might just give that to Darfur so I can maybe make them into a major power. Yeah, we might just do that. I'll wait. You know what? I don't even have to wait. No, let's attack Akoli first. Actually. I actually don't know how to pronounce that. So sorry if I'm butchering it. I didn't look it up. If I look it up, I usually give it a better shot, but I did not look it up. I think it's actually. Anyhow, we're just going to conquer actually right away and then give it to Darfur. And that's blasphemy. I like blasphemy, though. Blasphemy is hilarious. Hilarious. Hilarious blasphemy, my friends. Oh, did I forget to set your domestic policy? Yes, I did. And you're still not off serfdom. How many times am I going to force this on you? Can you actually pass a law for a change? And how about you? No, you're still on serfdom. Dang it. Can you guys actually pass a law, please? How about you, Chile? Chile did it! Yay! Chile actually did what I asked him to do. Now go for total separation, please. Thank you. If I can get total separation on Chile, maybe even multiculturalism or cultural exclusion, with their no migration controls, they can actually draw on a population and mass migrations. That would be lovely. Just as long as they don't take it from me. You take it from me, then I'm going to be a little upset. And you don't want me upset. You don't want me upset, man. I'll be very upset. Anyhow, actually, I'm sorry, actually, you do have to disappear for the sake of Darfur's growth. It's just, that's just the harsh truth. Life is rough, and you just gotta roll with the punches. Well, if you don't roll with the punches, well, that's a tough shit on your end, ain't it? Hate to break it to you, my friends, but you don't have the strength to stop it. I really, really, really don't want the Dutch East Indies on my side. I'd rather have Britain. Did I forget to take Buganda? Yes, I did. I should have taken Buganda. Oh well. I'll cry about it later. Let's just take Acholi and then give it to Darfur, and we'll take Buganda later after the truce is up. Or we could probably draw Buganda in by going for Bunyoro. We'll see. We'll see. There we go. Acholi has lost. Beautiful. And let's give it to Darfur. Oh, you can have Equatoria as well. Yes, look at Darfur grow. Good job, Darfur. You're really good at this, Darfur. There you go. You can have Rift Valley. You can have Uganda. And you're almost there. We're slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. But we're going to turn you into puppet very shortly. And then once we do that, we can take these ones, Bunyoro and Buganda. All right, here we go. We're going to go for Bunyoro. Boom, boom. Suck it, Bunyoro. You got nothing to stop me with. I don't even have to upgrade a skirmish infantry. I don't need it right now. Plus, I don't really have the munitions for it. Oh no, Rwanda's joining the war. I can't even get to Rwanda. And we finally, third time is the charm. We got census suffrage. That took forever. Oh man, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. Can we go for slavery banning yet? No, but let's put the intelligentsia in and see if we can get it done anyway. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Get it done. Look at this. Our recognition's going up and we still have slavery banned. And the reason why is because we just pumped up that standard of living, man. I went ham when it came to standard of living, and look at that beautiful, beautiful outcome. We're number 19. That gives us a +1. We're going to get recognized by 1900 at this rate as long as we stay the course. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get slavery banned. That would be even better. I'm thinking about going for Buganda now. Oh, nope, never mind. Great Britain is involved. Let's not muck around with Great Britain. Let's go for Ankole instead. And, oh no, I didn't even see that. Slavery loses. Yay! I mean, slavery wins. Yay! So slavery stays around. Boo. Oh well. What should I build in the meantime? Let's go textiles and food. And yeah, we'll just we'll make up for it by taking over Ankole, and yeah, that'll make it up to me. That'll make it up. We'll just slowly eat away at these countries, make sure that we stay under 25 infantry the whole time, so that our subjects will stay very, very lovely with us. No, Marina Kingdom is the only one that's going down. Funge really hates my guts, so does Persia. No, Persia's starting to like me. Took them long enough, but hey, we're finally getting there. Let's start becoming friendly with all of our other countries, though, in the meantime. We have a lot of protectorates, but, yeah, that's allowed, that's allowed. I'm okay with this, I'm okay with this. We're gonna do it anyway. Hey, we're still just Ethiopia at the end of the day. We're just, an Ethiopian empire, that's all. All across the world, we're very imperialistic. Yeah, we're running out of places to attack, though. That's, should I go for... Nope, not if France is going to join in. We're going to leave you guys alone. I think we still got a truce with Rwanda, so we can't even do anything on that front. Who else should I go for? Can I go for Argentina yet? No, Great Britain's still gonna get involved. I guess all we can do is just sit here and build things. Yay, tall playthrough. It's so exciting. Can you tell? I'm just super into it. At least we got no migration controls first try. Hey, better than census suffrage taking us 3 tries and slavery trades taking us way too many damn tries. I'm getting tired of slavery banned. Please, slavery ban, can you actually work out for a change? I would be ecstatic. Gee, I think we failed this one again. It's only at 0%. Just fail it already. I don't want to cancel it. There we go. What is that, the 3rd time I failed slavery banned? Damn. Oh, I got commercialized agriculture now. Okay, we're gonna go for that one next. I know we'll get that one done, no problemo. Who else can help with that? The rural folk and the landowners. Can I get both of those in there? Yes, I can. They are worth 28 and you're only worth 18, so we're going to put them in instead. So we got, yeah, this is going to be an easy pass. There's nobody stalling for it. And I guess recognition is not going as fast as I hoped it would, but we'll still get it. We'll still get it. It's still fine. It's still fine. Can I take out Buganda yet? Or what's it called? Not Buganda. Karagwe. Too close to call. I don't really care about the United States. They wouldn't be able to help anyways. Only problem is they put me at 31 infamy, and I kind of want to stay under 25. My subjects are finally starting to like me again, so I don't want to lose that. Yeah, we're gonna keep it as is. At least that's what I'm thinking. Well, it took forever, but oh my god, it really did take forever. Can you hurry up and just give me recognition now? I'm tired of waiting for it. Just give it to me. Give it to me! There we go. We did it, boys. Recognition after all this time, and now everybody's eating my dang hideout. What the hell? Okay, now they're still here. Whew! Oh my goodness, that was a slog. That was a painful, painful slog. I'm not gonna lie. I'm crying on the inside. And the reason why I'm crying on the inside is because we just could not get rid of slavery no matter how hard we tried. I'm starting to think that when you're doing a no cheese play run, you're just gonna have to go for creative legislature, and you're not gonna get anything else done otherwise. Even with a few agitators on your side, it's just almost impossible to get it done. But now that we're recognized, we can actually start debt spending. Woohoo! Not a whole lot though. We're only minus 11%. That is not that great. It will be a little bit better. It'll be minus 36% once we get laissez-faire, if we get laissez-faire. I don't want to jump the gun on that front, but yeah, once it's done, it should be fine. Regarding our literacy and our technology, we're doing pretty good for our innovation. It's not amazing. I didn't get the cap up because I can't really get advanced research done. I probably should have joined somebody else's block instead of keeping my own. I'm sure I probably could have joined Russia's block, but or even the Ottomans' block. That might have worked too. But yeah, I guess things happen. Yeah, we all make decisions. We all choose. And I think I chose wrong. I shouldn't have gone for vassalization. I should have gone for creative legislature, just so I can get these darn freaking laws done. And I'm thinking in future games I'm going to start taking creative legislature a heck of a lot more. I'm getting more and more bullish on creative legislature the more I do a no cheese play, and I'm not kidding about that. It's starting to feel like the most important mandate to take, more important than free authority. And I got laissez-faire, very nice. Should we go for proportional taxation? Maybe. Should we go for getting slave trade? Try it again? I kind of want to. Don't really need to anymore. We could probably just keep it for the rest of the game. We already got our recognition. We don't care about the slave trade anymore. I guess we do just to get cultural exclusion, though, for more mass migration. So, fine. We'll go for slavery banned again.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Well, would you look at that? I think I'm going to get slavery banned for a change. Hoo. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't already get it, but, I mean, the plus 20% here or there are actually kind of nice. Just give it to me already. I'm tired of waiting for it. Just hurry up. Please just give it to me. I don't even want to build anything in the meantime. I mean, I guess I probably should do a little bit of building, a couple more of the textile mills. Looking like we need some glass. And, well, all we can do... Oh, we got some more gold mines to build. Let's just spread those around. They're always nice to have. As for coal, I have to pick somebody within my sphere, so obviously... Oof, oof. The amount of convoys that we have are getting very, very dangerous and limited. And I'm worried about that, I'm not going to lie. Oh well, we'll just make sure that it works in the areas that I can access for now. But I think my next mandate is going to have to be... I'm going to have to get to like power block 5, or rank 5. Just so I can get a new block mandate that will give me more convoys. And I'm going to have to start researching the port techs more. I never thought I'd see the port techs as an important technology to go for. In fact, we might go for that right now. That was at 3 years? No, 24 months. Okay. Other one is a little long. We'll have to clear out these first. So let's just work our way around. Get rid of that. And then we'll go concrete dockyards and get that done. And, ooh, I get a little psychoanalysis. Very nice. But yeah, I never thought I'd ever see the day where I actually cared about port technologies. Yeah, go figure. Oh my, oh my, oh me, oh my. Are we going to end up with communists and vanguardists at this rate? I hope not. I finally got my laws where I want them, and I would like to keep them there. Speaking of laws, let's enforce a few more laws here. You still on serfdom? Jesus, guys, get your shit together. This is ridiculous. At least for the most part, they do listen to me and they do get most of it done. Like, look at Chile. Chile's doing great. I bet you they got some people moving in finally. I could probably get them to get rid of a couple of things, or I could probably get them on appointed bureaucrats. Maybe swap out of oligarchy onto landed. Might be a good idea. We'll do that. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Everything's looking good so far. I just need cultural exclusion so I can get even more mass migrations. We're getting quite a few already, to be honest. Like, every one of our areas has just got a mass migration going on. But now that we got cultural exclusion, I expect even more. I expect to be 25 million by the end of this game at the very least. At the very, very least. I hope for more, but, I mean, that might be unrealistic since we're not really conquering anymore. But, yeah, I've actually run out of things to take too. I can't even go for Peru-Valilia because it'll pull in the United States and France, and I don't want to deal with that. Oh my gosh, they're refusing me again. Really? Come on, guys, just take no migration. Then you get some get a little bit of migration like I have. That would be nice, right? Everybody wants a little bit. Yeah, look at us. We're crushing it here. 2 Gs every freaking tick. That's a great migration rate. Alright, now, at this point, we're just construction maxing. We're slowly making sure that we're getting up there in numbers. I guess all I can really do is focus on making sure that we don't run out of materials in the process. That is a bit of a sticky problem, especially since we don't have convoys anymore. We are hooped when it comes to convoys. I wish I could get more convoys, but how am I supposed to get any more convoys without any more building slots for my ports? I guess I'm going to have to focus on the next tech tree. In fact, we're almost done with repeaters, and once that's done, we're just going to beeline for concrete dockyards. Hey, we got compulsory primary school. That's always nice. Go for level 5. That'll make up for the other deficits that we got going on here. I am having a little bit of trouble keeping up with the population growth, though. Look at all of our job seekers here. We are absolutely getting flooded by migration right now, and I actually cannot keep up with my construction. I'm trying so hard to keep up with the construction, but it's just unrealistic at this point. I'm building as fast as I can too, making sure to get everything spread out as much as possible. Do I need any more here? Probably going to need some more here for motor industries. Same with fertilizer plants and explosives and probably food industries. My gosh, we got a lot going on, but it is, at this point, we're just doing the last 16 years without any war. Literally no reason to bother with war at this point. So, yeah. It's hard to figure out exactly what I'm going to need for main resources, though. We're kind of running out of places to build in our homelands. Like, we're almost running out of room for all of the wheat, although I'm going to go crazy with millet. And you need infrastructure, don't you? That is a bit of a problem there. Let's fix that right now. Little slow on the load up, but we'll get it. We'll get it. Boom, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 2, and 1. Done. that should be enough for now. Yeah, we're running a deficit, but my gosh, that investment pool is absolutely insane. And the fact that they're still building like crazy, even with all this investment stuff going on. Yeah, it could be better, but believe me, when you only have 4 states and only 1 port city, jeez, it's a lot harder than it looks. But no, I guarantee we're going to get 100 million. I can guarantee it. It's going to happen. We might even hit 30 million population at this rate, or maybe just 25, but we can probably do 30 million. I'm thinking 30 million. It should happen. I don't know if we're going to get 20 standard of living, though, with the amount that we keep growing. Like, our migration is absolutely going ham now. I can't keep up with it. Not with my current state of construction. I just can't afford anymore at the moment. Listen, I know the game is pretty much over, but an alliance with Britain? That's pretty good. I don't need it. Like, I really don't need it. But I'll take it. That's always nice to have. We're 25 million. We only got 6 years left. I don't think we're going to get 30 million after all, but we're definitely going to hit 100 million gross domestic product. I guarantee it. It's going to happen. There's no way that it's not. Especially since we're running out of things to build, to be honest. If I had a bigger country, I would definitely have a lot more things to build, but at this point, we're just kind of filling in and construction maxing as much as we can. I would go even further into Greek debt to fully construction max, but I don't even know if it would be helpful. It wouldn't get me over 100 million because we just don't have the population to make full use of it. I mean, we're not going to get that GDP up past 5. So even then, we're not going to get 125 million. But I guarantee we're going to get that GDP up past 4. Or sorry, the GDP per capita past 4. That is going to happen with the growth that we have. And we got a presidential republic. Hey, that's pretty good. We definitely don't need it. But take a look at our laws now. We're actually not that bad. We're pretty modernized. I'm you know what? I'm pretty happy with it. We didn't get multiculturalism. I couldn't find an anarchist agitator. Maybe I got one now. Let me check. Anybody good? Anybody good? Any anarchists? Any commies? Not really helpful. I guess the commies don't help, but the anarchists do, and so do the social democrat guys. I think they help. Nope, I got nobody at nihilists. Woo! Whoopity-doo. Basil. Whoopity-doo. What about people I can't hire? I got a positivist here. That doesn't really help, but it's nice to look at. No, I don't see anything. I'm still... we got ethno-nationalists. That's no bueno. Don't like the bad guys. Don't like the bad guys at all. Not a big fan of communists either. They're not particularly useful for these playthroughs. Ooh, there's one! Social Democrat. Graduated taxation could have been nice, but I'm not going to run for it. There's universal suffrage. I need an anarchist, though, if I want to get multiculturalism. And I guess it wasn't Social Democrat I'm thinking of. It's another one. I think it's like human rights lawyer guys. I can't remember off the top of my head. What's that? Oh, integralist. Okay. I'm guessing that's like the neo-fascism guys. I don't know if I like them either. What's this? Ethno-national. Oh, wait. Is this humanitarian? That's the one I was looking for. Yes, that's the one that gives you multiculturalism, other than the anarchists. So, humanitarians, the one with the 2 hands and the heart in the middle. Too bad I can't hire them. I would like that, but you know what? It's fine. We don't need multiculturalism anymore anyways. We got great migration. We don't even need multiculturalism. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Like, look at our migration. It's doing pretty dang good. Okay, I'm okay with this. And we got too many job seekers anyways in every single state. I can't keep up with my construction. I just can't. And not only that, but I can't even build that much in these areas as much as I would like to because I got to get resources from all the other states. And we just don't have the convoys to make full use of them. So, oof, this is a painful one, to be honest. Very painful. I'm not going to lie. Hey, we got psychoanalysis. Yay! Game's pretty much over, but yay! You know what? I'll show you the tech at the end. I'll show you I don't want to show it now.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
It's over. It's finally over. My goodness, I am not used to playing tall. This is an interesting way to play. I'm not going to lie. Let's show you what I got going on here. We got our institutions, obviously. I actually didn't even raise up my workplace safety office. It's only plus 75 minimum wage. That's crazy. Yet our standard of living is still really high. 20 almost. Dang! 28 million people, 106 million. I told you we'd get over 100 million. I just knew it. Watching the gameplay run through, I knew it was going to happen. We didn't even get our healthcare all the way up to 5. We didn't even bother with our home affairs. Yeah, we did okay, though. Let's take a look at the laws. We did not get universal suffrage. Whatever, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Especially when we got pretty much everything else that we wanted. I mean, geez. These laws are not bad at all. In fact, it wasn't just us who got everything that I wanted. A lot of my puppets, I forced them to take laws that I wanted them to take, like commercialized agriculture, per capita taxation. Almost all of them have per capita taxation now. So, yeah. I mean, that's great for me because then I can take more money from them. See, Marina Kingdom's giving me 31,000. That's crazy amounts of money. Per capita taxation, yeah, every one of them. I tried to get everybody to get no migration controls, total separation, cultural exclusion, so they could get more people, because more people means more taxes for me, effectively. Unfortunately, I could not get it to work with everybody. Gaza pretty much fought me on everything. Marina Kingdom fought me on a few of them. Hobbio fought me on everything. Like, it was hard to get them to do anything. It took me forever just to get them to get tenant farmers, for crying out loud. Darfur did really well. I was really happy with Darfur. They were... the only one that they fought me on was no migration controls. I think they quit out on that one like 3 or 4 times. Funge managed to get migration controls, but not no migration controls. But they did get commercialized agriculture. My goodness, I enjoyed this. Persia fought me on everything. They hated me. They hated me. I could not get them to do anything. But speaking of, let's go to our society tab. Let's take a look at what we got here. We have a lot of full acceptance, 27.7 million, not bad. We got a lot of people upset at us, though, 477,000. That's Bedouins and Mashrikis. Bedouins and Mashrikis. Bedouins and Mashrikis. Wow. Even Orthodox ones? Really? Jeez, what's going on, guys? You should be a little nicer to these guys. Look at the primary cultures we got going on here. Not bad. 19 million pretty much of our 28 million. That's a good majority for our primary cultures. I'm actually glad we got Tigray as our primary culture when we formed Ethiopia. Our Oriental Orthodox is looking fly. Look at that. 62%. Mass majority. The classes are not so good. We didn't get as many capitalists as we hoped. Only 381 million. Dang, I was kind of hoping for a little bit better, but, you know, you can't always get what you want. That's life sometimes. Take a look at our crappy little power block. I did get my convoys up a little bit. That's why we're only minus 500 instead of minus 2,000. But it wasn't enough. I still need that last principal slot, and I probably would have used that for like an internal trade or something so I could get even more convoys. I maxed out my convoys too. I think they're at like level 20. Yeah, and we got modern ports. Yeah, that's with maxed out convoys. We still ran out. Damn. That's unfortunate, but you know what? It was a good game. It was a good game. Regarding our companies, we went for pretty much everything that could be built at home. I didn't bother with any of the resource companies, even though they could definitely go all overseas. But at least with the stuff that I can build at home, I can control how much I put out. And then they just buy it up, and then it goes crazy from there. So yeah, I got food industries, I got textiles, I got furniture, glass, I got motors, steel mill, obviously, and paper mills. And yeah, it worked out pretty well for me. I made quite a lot of money off of these guys. They're worth a lot of money. No kidding, no kidding. It's been really good. Really, really good. Look at those income taxes. Look at those dividend taxes. They're okay. Minting's been decent, but the diplomatic packs have been huge. I've been making sure that my guys have been building like crazy. I've been building in their areas like crazy. All of my resources come from these little puppets of mine all around the world. And yeah, believe it or not, just these puppets, these 6-7 puppets I have here, they have been phenomenal. I'm really glad I took Gaza. I took this as a joke, and it turned out to be an amazing puppet. I might start doing that more often in games. I know people don't look, oh, don't attack Gaza. You know what? I'm gonna make Gaza my tributary and just give them the area from now on. I'm not going to build here anymore. I'm going to build here when they're a puppet. But Gaza from now on is going to get highlighted as my number 1 buddy in every game. You have earned the right, Gaza. You are my best friend from this point on, Gaza. Every game, I'm going to take Gaza as a tributary, and I'm going to turn them into a beast. Every single game. Just because it's funny to me. Just because it's not the same as, oh, conquer Gaza. No, it's tributary Gaza now. That's the new meta, man. That's the new meta. That's what I'm doing from now on, because it's funny. Rule of funny, man. Rule of funny. What else do I have to show you guys? Do I have to show you the charts? The charts are crazy. They're always crazy, because I don't have a simulation mods anymore, which means the craziness just gets crazier. Luckily, it's just all African ones, because we only have cultural exclusion, so nobody else really came in. So I don't have like 1,000,001 different freaking cultures in my country, and not 1,000,000 different freaking religions, but it's still quite a lot. Still quite a lot. I don't know. Capitalists are doing okay though. Academics. I don't know what else to show you guys. I'm sure somebody will say, "Oh, you should have shown us your trade." Okay, my trade's garbage. I lost a lot of trade routes earlier before, so my trade is not as good as it should have been. But it's still pretty decent. I mean, I got decent trade. It's okay. It's not great. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Let's take a look at technology then. We did not get anything finished. We started off with very bad technology, and I just could not get it set up fast enough to really make up for it. I mean, obviously society's almost done because those are the most important ones, but production, I could not get arc welding. That would have been nice, but at least I got my my cars. Didn't bother with telephones because I don't really need the bureaucracy. I mean, look at that. Yeah, look at that. I don't need bureaucracy. We're good on bureaucracy. We weren't really doing a war-heavy playthrough, so I didn't bother with all this stuff. I mean, it was a war-heavy playthrough at the beginning when we were conquering for Africa, or Ethiopia, but once we got Ethiopia, what's the point? Well, we're done. We're not really doing anything except attacking like really weak countries and make them into puppets. Yep. I didn't get attacked once. This is the first playthrough in probably 20 different playthroughs of any game I haven't been attacked. This is always me doing the attacking. This is wild, and I'm pretty happy with those. This is good. This is good. Yeah. I guess the reason I didn't get attacked is because Italy didn't form, so they didn't feel like attacking Ethiopia this time around. Hey, lucky me. Anyhow, this was a long video. I haven't done a playthrough in a long time. I'm sorry for taking so long, guys. I'm sorry the editing isn't as great as I was promising. I just got to get things out there again. And I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Feel free to join up with the Patreon or the membership, the YouTube membership. I got a bunch of new series on the go inside Premium only. I got the How It's Made series being done only in the Premium. I've got the Silent Startup Guys going for the Premium. I got the bloopers going into the Premium, and believe me, there are a lot of bloopers coming. I might even put other gameplay into the Premium that's not Victoria 3, and the reason why I do that is so I don't mess up my algorithm. Because when it goes into YouTube membership, it doesn't touch my algorithm. Yay! So I can put whatever the heck I want in there, and I don't have to worry about YouTube punishing me for it. So maybe I'll put some Rock Band stuff in there. Maybe I'll play the drums for you guys one day. That will be fun, right? I think it should be fun. I hope. Anyhow, thank you for watching, guys. You guys are kings! I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Hail Hydra Cat.